This play is She's Got His Number. The setting is the terrace of a hotel.
Hop back in bed, Margot. You too, Adele. Carry on without me. I'll rejoin you shortly.
Evening.
Oh, Jade. Care for some wine?
No thanks. I'm working.
At this hour?
24/7 for the duration of the trip.
Well, surely you get to take a break.
Taking one now, but I must always be available to resolve issues.
The glamorous life of a tour guide.
Job suits me. 10 days on, 4 days off.
Regular long weekends. Most people's dream.
Yours, Keith?
I take a vacation every month.
You can afford to, on a surgeon's salary.
Well, the true mark of success is extra time for leisure.
You work part-time?
Well, my contract's for a full 8 hours a week.
You're semi-retired.
I don't use that term. I'll continue working civilized hours for at least 3 more decades.
Doesn't a surgeon need a sharp
Scalpel?
mind and a steady hand?
Well, I'm sure I'll retain both for the next 30 years.
Really? I'm curious about how old you are.
It's good to be curious.
Is that your answer?
Well, curiosity is my answer to everything. I have an insatiable craving for experiences.
I heard just now.
Ah,
I wonder if you'd consider reducing the volume of your sexual partners.
were they too noisy?
I mean volume as in quantity. When you hog 2 women, some poor guy misses out.
Oh, don't tell me. The company actually plans on singles hooking up?
We know they choose an adventure tour for more than the outdoor activities.
So you allocate the same number of places for males and females?
No, that would be heteronormative, but the total is an even number for a 1-to-1 ratio.
Jade, these days, a threesome isn't that unconventional.
I can see the appeal in theory, but in practice, isn't it awfully complicated?
Well, you just need to be fair. It's like sucking a woman's breasts, spend equal time on each nipple, so one doesn't feel left out.
I'd still get jealous.
A curable infection with repeated exposure.
Is this how you sweet talk the young and impressionable?
Oh, that's a loaded question, if ever I heard one.
You can't deny the age gap between you and those girls.
Well, they're adult women, over 24, certified by your company's policy.
Why do you think we have the restriction?
To exclude anyone vulnerable to exploitation.
No, to let travelers socialize with others in their own age group.
Anyway, I'm grateful. Your vetting means I can comfortably approach any young woman here without insisting on seeing her birth certificate.
Some people lie to us.
Surely not.
They slip through.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Relax. Adele and Margot booked through a travel agent who checked their passports.
Oh, that's a relief.
Besides, the deceit tends to be more at the upper end of the scale.
Oh?
When people book online, we rely on their honesty. We simply ask them to check a box. Please confirm you are between the ages of 25 and 45.
Yes, I know. I booked online.
Yes, I know.
Then why are you reminding me?
Keith, 45 isn't a rigid barrier.
Isn't it?
One man turned 46 halfway through a tour. We didn't send him home.
Well, I'm so glad.
We even turn a blind eye if we suspect someone's in their 50s.
How generous.
But
But,
some people push a dirty trick too far.
well, I may have had a hand in that.
You admit it.
Most plastic surgery is cosmetic. I take full responsibility for making my patients look younger.
Well, if they look younger, it isn't a problem.
And what is?
I can't blurt it out.
Why not?
If I'm wrong and you complain, I could lose my job.
Say what you think.
Maybe I should sing it.
What?
Like in a musical. When people burst into song, there's never any comeback.
Fine. Accuse me lyrically.
I assume someone of your generation is familiar with The Sound of Music?
Oh, I count 2 assumptions there.
What do you mean?
My generation is what you're trying to prove. How old do you think I am?
You are 60, going on 70, charming and debonair. More worldly wise than immature guys who lack your finesse and flair.
60 candles are a fire risk.
Own up. I'm right, aren't I?
No, Jade. On my honor, I swear I'm not in my 60s.
70s?
Not even close.
80s?
No.
Oh my God. You've had work done.
Well, I confess to that. I performed several operations on myself.
This is amazing. Keith, your face looks absolutely natural.
Thank you.
No one would guess you're in your 90s. You look 30 years younger.
I'm not in my 90s.
You're over 100?
Jade, you keep making assumptions.
Hang on. You said you were planning to work for another 3 decades.
That's correct.
Then you really are between 25 and 45?
No, I lied on the form.
So what are you? Late 40s? 50s?
Give me your phone.
What for?
Well, I saved a scan of my passport online.
I didn't find it.
Pardon?
I Googled your name and plastic surgeon. Found lots of information, but no birth date.
It's a private folder. May I?
You could just tell me.
You wouldn't believe me. I'll have a hard time convincing you, even if with written proof.
Younger men, they can't compete with you, Keith. Your suave charm gives you an unfair advantage. It's advanced age-S.
There. You can calculate how old I am from my date of birth.
No way.
Well, this is an official government document.
23? How can you be 23?
6 years ago, I was a goofy-looking teenager, pathetic virgin with zero self-esteem. So I studied plastic surgery and transformed myself into a handsome dreamboat.
Whoa.
Women threw themselves at me. All they cared about was the fake pretty face. And it had a detrimental effect on my career. No one took me seriously.
Poor thing.
I moved from city to city, modifying my appearance to look less perfect. I discovered something extraordinary. Women don't need Robert Pattinson. A guy just has to be confident, attentive, and presentable.
I could have told you that.
I roughened my voice, aged the back of my hands, and sculpted my head till I reached peak silver foxiness. My looks don't matter anymore. Women appreciate the real me.
I understand.
Do you?
A minute ago, I feared I was falling for a dirty old man. Now I know you're a sensitive, young soul. I want to have your babies.
Why are you so late? It's almost midnight. I was really worried when you didn't pick up your phone.
You'd never guess who I saw.
Who?
Your lovely sister smelling the sweet essence of newfound freedom.
I think I don't want to know.
She asked after you.
I don't care.
I think she's a different person now.
What?
I was in shock. That jail sentence has really transformed her.
She's a cold-blooded murderer, Jack.
Remember, she was an accomplice.
Still the same thing in my book.
She was remorseful.
It's all an act.
I know we can't change the past, but
Do we have to talk about her?
sorry. I just wanted to share my surprise with you. That's all. I have no desire to offend or upset you. You know that.
It's just the mention of Renee makes me feel...
I know, sweetheart. I know.
So, where did you see her?
I was just leaving a client's house and I spotted her across the street. I couldn't believe my eyes. I was compelled to walk over to be sure that it was Renee. She suddenly looked up and made eye contact with me, so I stopped and had a brief and civil chat with her.
And is she still at her old place then?
I didn't ask.
I bet she was rude to you.
Actually, she was quite calm. She had the decency to offer me a cup of coffee, but naturally I declined.
Perhaps call...
Perhaps, perhaps not.
Did she seize the opportunity again to tell you how much she loves you, even though you're married to her
She
older
doesn't care
sister?
about me anymore. Her body language was different. Back then, it was just a crazy infatuation for her.
Jack, you have to promise me that you will never approach her again. She's far too dangerous.
I promise our paths will never cross again. If I see her once more, I will ignore her. You have my word.
Thank you.
How are the kids doing?
Emma and Ross are waiting up for you, but they were very tired. They went to bed around 9.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. It's such a hectic day. But good news, I managed to get Ross's favorite football kit sorted out.
Excellent. Our 6-year-old would be so happy. Now, what about Emma's trampoline? She asked me about 20 times if Daddy is going to get her the 10-foot trampoline.
They should be delivering the trampoline tomorrow.
That's brilliant. She's going to be ecstatic.
I was so relieved they had it in stock. I was worried her 10th birthday gift would be late. Did you have any luck with a cake order?
Yes, thankfully I caught Celia in time at the bakery to order our daughter's trampoline cake with her jumping inside of it. Celia said she's never been asked to do this before, so she's looking forward to the challenge. I said as long as she's able to show a little girl getting ready to jump inside the trampoline, then that should be fine.
I can't wait to see her reaction. Emma's going to be over the moon.
Jack,
Yes, darling?
despite your busy schedule and my ex-convict sister's disruptive and selfish behavior, I'm really grateful for us and the kids. You've been absolutely wonderful. Thank you. Makes me love you even more.
You're amazing too, absolutely amazing. You make my life complete. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Honestly, you're the best husband ever.
If only you knew.
What's that supposed to mean?
I was just kidding.
Will you please stop throwing things at me?
Allow me to repeat myself. The phone rings. I answer the call. She says her name is Tara. She says she knows you and she wants to meet up with you because she misses you.
I don't know anyone called Tara. You have to believe me. I'm telling you the truth.
So why did she have your number?
I don't know.
How come she knew your name?
I really don't know.
Michael Leah, I have given you my time and energy, looked after our kids, and put up with your family. And this is how you repay me?
For the 100th time, I don't know who this Tara character is. I don't know how she got my number. I don't know why she asked for me. I really don't know. I'm as confused as you are.
You're playing a game with me, aren't you?
I'm not playing a game with you. I'm being totally honest with you. I have nothing to hide.
Is that why you stayed at your parents' house the other day when you forgot to call me to let me know where you were?
Why would I do that?
So that you can meet up with her.
Definitely not.
Your parents never really liked me, so I guess this Tara is one of your mother's recommendations.
Please don't talk about my mother like that.
Oh, another big fat lie.
Emily, please calm your nerves.
Wait a minute.
What?
Is this your idea of revenge? Because I don't listen to you and I use your credit cards.
Revenge.
It is, isn't it?
I'm not a vindictive person. You know that.
Why are you doing this to me? Why are you humiliating me like this?
I swear on our children's lives, I've never, ever met anyone called Tara. It must have been a complete misunderstanding on her part. Perhaps she was talking about another Michael.
How dare you bring our children into this? Let's be clear. Tara knew your whole name, and then she said it's been a while since you've met up, and she couldn't wait to see you again.
Emily, please tell me what I have to do to convince you that Tara has absolutely nothing to do with me. She's lying through her teeth.
No, she's not. When did you decide that Tara was the answer to our crumbling marriage?
I never thought that.
Tara's the one who will set you free. Is that it?
It's nothing like that at all.
Who the fuck is she then?
Emily, please don't talk to me like that.
Oh, I'll talk to you however I like.
Emily, please believe me, I don't know how she got my details. I swear to you, it's a complete mystery to me.
Michael, I am going to give you 5 minutes to collect your thoughts and be absolutely honest with me about Tara, okay?
I don't need another 5 minutes. You know very well that I don't have a habit of lying to anyone.
What a perfect plan. Be terribly honest so that nobody sees the devil within.
I can't believe you just said that to me.
In that case, let me make it easier for you.
What now?
Get out.
Excuse me?
I said get out.
You can't just throw me out.
Oh, Tara just must be waiting for you.
No, she's not waiting for me because I don't know who the hell she is.
I'm going to change the locks.
You can't do that.
Watch me.
Why aren't you listening to me?
You're having an affair behind my back. Admit it.
Why would I have an affair? Well, believe it or not, I still love you. And I want to save our marriage.
That is quite interesting because somebody who is having an affair would say exactly that.
This is total madness. I would never ever cheat on you. It's never ever crossed my mind.
Stop fucking lying to me. Thanks to Tara, I now see your true colors.
I'm not lying to you.
Does Jack know anything about this?
Oh my God.
What?
No.
So Jack knows about you and Tara?
I didn't say that.
From your reaction is quite clear.
What's clear?
You're having an affair with this Tara and Jack knows about it already?
Emily, please listen to me.
I told you to get out.
After I've spoken to Jack, I will come back and explain everything to you. Huh?
Oh, I did think I trusted you. All this time, I trusted Jack to be a good friend.
Please don't change the locks. I beg you. I will sort this out right now with Jack and come back to you. I promise.
You can drop the act now.
What?
I will sort this out with Jack right now. Really means you're running out to be with Tara.
You're wrong. Again.
I'm right. So fuck you.
Interior, cafe, day. Virgil Starkwell, male, 30, dressed in business casual, in somber earth tones, enters the cafe's outdoor patio. He is slightly hunched over and raises his head in a jerking motion as he scans the cafe. Virgil awkwardly walks around the patio till he finds an empty table and sits down. He continues to look around the cafe without making direct eye contact with anyone. Megan Lipsky, female, 30, with bright red punkish hair, dressed in a tight-fitting sweatsuit, leans in from her nearby table towards Virgil.
Awkward, isn't it?
Virgil looks up jerkingly, but continues not to make direct eye contact.
Huh? What? What do you mean?
I mean, you got to admit, it's a little awkward doing a blind date thing, am I right?
Blind date? What?
That's it, isn't it? You're here on a blind date, am I right?
Well, yes, but how did you know?
Are you kidding me? It's practically oozing out of your every pores.
I'm sorry, what? What do you mean?
You got that look. You know, that nervous Nelly look. Like you don't know what to expect. And at this point, you're almost hoping the date doesn't show, so you don't have to deal with it.
Actually, I always look this way.
You're kidding, right?
No, this is me.
Just nervous all the time.
That's me. But when you consider the times we live in, being nervous before something happens, well, prepares you for when something actually happens.
It doesn't give you much time to enjoy life. Am I right?
Can anyone actually enjoy life if you don't know what is coming around the corner?
I don't know. Seems the unexpected is something to look forward to.
Not if the unexpected could kill you.
Kill ya? Well, that seems pretty extreme. What if the unexpected could be something incredibly wonderful?
Very doubtful.
Ah, come on now. What about this date? What if she's the one? The one you've been waiting for all your life, and today she walks in and changes your entire future.
Very doubtful. She's already late. Bad sign. She might now be coming. I think I may have been stood up again.
She ain't late, Virgil. You're the one who's late.
No, I was here at 1. That was the time we agreed to. Well, okay, maybe I'm a little late, but parking was. Wait, how do you know I was late? How do you know my name?
Because your face matches the photo your friend Paul sent me.
Paul? Wait, you mean you're Megan?
I absolutely am. Glad to meet you.
Megan holds out her hand. Virgil slowly stands up to take her hand. As Virgil raises up, Megan also stands up and moves closer to Virgil. Virgil pauses as he looks up at Megan, who towers over his small frame. Megan intensely grabs his hand and practically shakes his entire body. Virgil continues to stare up at Megan, his head shaking like a bauble figurine.
Oh boy, the look on your face is priceless.
Virgil attempts to release his hand from Megan's grip with his other hand.
No doubt. Could we sit down?
Oh, sure. Sit.
Megan releases his hand with a slight push, which sends Virgil back into his seat. Megan plows down in her seat.
Man, oh man, that was fun. I wasn't sure how long I could continue without laughing. I had you going, didn't I? Am I right?
Virgil straightens up in his chair as he flexes his fingers and shakes his hand.
Actually, yes. You had me going. Quite funny. I'm sure for you.
And unexpected. Am I right?
Very unexpected. I think you may have proven my previous point.
No, not even close to true. This was fun. A great way to break the ice.
Maybe a few digits too.
Megan lets out a loud laugh and sits on his shoulder.
Paul told me you were hilarious.
Virgil cringes with a slap and begins rubbing his shoulder.
And he told me so little about you.
Really? I wonder why. I would have thought a good friend like Paul would have told you everything.
Actually, Paul's not what I would refer to as a good friend, particularly now. We just work in the same office. I didn't even think he knew who I was.
Tight. He said exactly what you liked and I'd be perfect for you.
Maybe he thought it would be funny.
Funny? Funny how? You think I'm funny?
No, I mean, this is funny.
This what? You mean like a clown? You think I'm a clown? Is that what you mean? You think I make this funny?
Not me, Paul. I think he thought not telling me anything, it would be funny.
What, like me being tall? That's funny? You think that makes me funny?
No, tall? Are you that tall? It was me. I'm short. Always been the shortest in the room. Everyone looks tall to me.
Megan punches Virgil in the same shoulder and lets out a loud laugh.
Oh,
I was only kidding. I love Goodfellas. Joe Pesci is so scary and hilarious all at the same time. What a riot. Am I right?
I'd have to take your word for it.
What? Are you telling me you've never seen one of the greatest movies of all time?
Sorry.
Oh my God. At least we know what to do on our second date.
Second, I mean, well, the first one isn't over yet, is it?
No, it isn't, but it's going so well. That'll be fun, aren't you?
Me? Sure, wonderful, as long as we don't go bowling.
Bowling! Oh, that sounds super! I haven't been bowling in a long time. Haven't had much time for my other activities since my job at the gym started.
Jim, what do you do?
I'm an instructor.
Oh, really? Is that how you met Paul? He was taking lessons.
No, I only teach the women clients.
Yoga?
No, I teach wrestling.
Wrestling? You teach wrestling?
Yep. I guess Paul didn't tell you that. And if he didn't tell you that, then I'm supposing he didn't tell you I'm a pro wrestler.
Pro? Pro wrestler? No, he didn't. All he told me was you were blonde. Looks like he got that wrong also.
Oh, this? I was blonde when I last saw Paul. I did this for my new fighting gig. You like it?
Very striking. I was expecting a blonde.
Another unexpected moment. Am I right?
They just keep coming, so I'm still curious about you and Paul. Why did he set me up with you? Why aren't you two still dating?
How do you know we're not?
Well, I wouldn't think he set me up with someone he's currently.
You're such a virgin, Virgo. Of course we're not still dating. What kind of woman do you think I am?
I don't know. I don't know. Not really know you. How did you meet Paul?
In a bar. He came in and tried to pick me up right away. I let him buy me a drink, and after a couple of minutes, he's asking me to go to bed.
Just like that? That was it?
Nah, I challenged him first.
What? Like a drinking contest?
Let me show you.
Megan sweeps everything on the table to her arm. Then she picks up Virgil's hand and clasps his hand with her other hand, elbows firmly on the table.
You arm wrestled me?
Yep. Told him if he had to pin me, if he wanted to pin me. You know what I mean?
I'm guessing he might have won.
Megan slams Virgil's arm against the table.
Hell no, it wasn't as easy as this. He put up a little fight.
I didn't know we were really arm wrestling. I wasn't prepared.
You want another go?
No. I like to finish this date with my arm still in his socket. So if Paul lost, then you didn't hook up with him. That's why he set this up with us?
Oh, I did take him to my place. He was barely able to crawl out of there the next morning.
But you challenged him and he lost.
Well, I was in the bar because I was very horny. He was the first one to accept the challenge. I really needed it. I think I may have rode him ragged that night. And that's why he set me up with you. He knew we couldn't go another round with the devil woman.
Devil woman?
My stage name. You like it?
Very catchy.
She's just a devil woman with evil on her mind. Beware the devil woman. She's gonna catch you. What do you think? Can you go around with the devil woman?
Round? I'm not even sure I can finish this date in one piece.
Virgil, you're a laugh riot.
Megan stands up as she slaps Virgil on the shoulder. She moves around behind him and grabs both of his shoulders, practically lifted him out of his seat.
Just sit tight. I need to make a trip to the little girl's room.
Megan releases Virgil. He crumbles into the seat as Megan walks away, humming Devil Woman.
Mhm.
Toward the women's bathroom, then back at the table. He leaps up, turns to leave, struggles unsuccessfully to put everything back to where it was. As he finally,
I just moved. It was drafty over there.
We're on an outdoor patio. The whole place is drafty.
It was the sun. It's brighter over there. I didn't want you to get sunburned.
Sunburn. That would be almost considerate if it was true. Come on, admit it. You were trying to sneak away.
What? Sneak away? Ridiculous. Why should I sneak away when everything is going so well?
It is, isn't it? I was thinking about that as I was sitting on the can. I was thinking at first, what a scrawny little nervous guy. But funny. And it got me thinking about the men I usually date.
Now, I could definitely, right this very moment, I have no hard feelings whatsoever.
And it, you don't get it. I think I've been dating the wrong men all this time. I think I need to test out the waters from a different ocean. I don't want to end the date. I want to keep it going.
Oh, me too, but I'm thinking the service is terrible here. We should set up another date at a different restaurant sometime next week or later. I don't remember what is on my calendar for next week.
No problem.
Good.
Megan moves in closer to Virgil and wraps her arm around his shoulder.
I may even get you into the gym and build up that scrawny little body of yours.
The gym.
With one arm around his shoulder and the other hand grabbing his arm by the bicep. Virgil out. His feet are almost not touching the sidewalk. All the
Didn't freeze
plays
for
were
me.
wonderful. I thought all the plays were wonderful.
Well, why don't we start with, she's got his number.
You know, with Rex's work, it's like, okay, he takes us, you know, takes us by the hand and sends us to this awesome place where it's something that you know it's gone over there. But oh my God, it was so good. The actors, I must say, I know, you know, we're talking about Rex's play, but the probably had, I was thinking, how much surgery has this man had?
Right. Yeah.
And she goes, "You're 100?"
Yeah.
Not impossible, is it?
That was great. Yeah, and the performances were wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think I love Paul's voice.
Yes, I agree.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just so, you know, he's so smooth, isn't he? I know you're in the room,
Yeah.
Paul, and I'm just talking about you.
Thank you,
Others
dear.
in the room. It's so good, so good. And there was this great balance between the two characters, and I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. Well,
I
they
love
were-
the use of the songs.
Yes,
Yes, that was
Oh,
so
yeah.
good.
such a nice touch, wasn't
That
it?
was
Yeah.
clever, but that's just Rex. All this stuff is
Yeah.
so great.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Such
So-
a nice touch.
I thought
songs-
the virtual backgrounds matched up pretty well too. You had-
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
It was Paul's idea for those. He found that picture for that. But the prompt for this play was it was written for two specific actors that a theatre assigned to me.
Okay.
And they assigned a theme, which was age is just a number. And a few other prompts had to be included, like a song with a number in it
Ah,
and an
okay.
outrageous pun. So we got advanced ages.
Rex, was the script originally a cruise ship?
But I-
No, it's the terrace of a hotel.
Okay, I thought
I have written another one with a cruise ship
okay.
setting, but not this one. No.
Okay, I thought I had originally heard it or had it performed one other time, and it was a cruise ship that was just for these young individuals.
No, it was always a tour. It has had several Zoom readings. I don't know if you've
Okay.
attended one of them, but no, it's always been like this.
Okay.
slight peppering of private lives when I saw the background.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was thinking,
Yeah, yeah.
oh, I wonder.
Noel Coward was in the back of my mind, particularly for Paul's character. That's why we dressed as a dressing gown and a cravat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
brilliant.
was very suave.
Yes.
He was
Yeah, I agree.
smooth. Yeah, definitely. But hilarious. Great scene.
I was waiting for that big reveal. I'm like, is he going to be the 2,000-year-old man, or is he
Yeah.
going to be
I
like
thought,
Benjamin
right,
Button
yeah,
and
yeah,
aging
yeah.
backwards, and he's like an infant or something? You know, like it was going to be. I figured it was going to be one end of the spectrum or the other one.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
really loved the dynamic between the two of them, and then Molly's
Yeah.
character falling in love at the end.
Yeah.
It was such a shift in her character that I
Yeah.
really liked it. You know, she was going in one direction, and then at the end, it was like as soon as it was revealed that he was closer to her age, all of a sudden he was
right.
a potential, you know, love interest. So
Yeah.
I love that.
I also like when she says, you know, Sound of Music, and he's like, hey, how old do you think I am? You know.
Yeah. No, I like that. Very good.
Thank you so much.
Did you enjoy it, Paul?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. She was great to work with, Rose.
Oh, shame she had to leave
Yeah.
early. She would have enjoyed these comments.
And Rex's plays are always a pleasure to do.
Yeah, they're good. So, I think it's all.
Performances.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I was just saying wonderful performances, just really
I
a
agree.
lot of chemistry. Just love the twists and turns. You guys just like really
Yeah.
went with it so smoothly that it
Yeah.
was it was intoxicating to watch. It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Definitely.
So do we want to move on to Sting Affair? Was there enough rehearsal time on that one, or
Yeah.
how did that go?
I was quite surprised, but then I discovered when I don't talk, there is more time. When I don't talk, there is more time. But you know what? I don't care what I wrote, how I wrote it. I was totally blown away because I knew 28th, I'm doing this, amongst other things. And then I thought, I'm really looking forward to it because I haven't looked at the script for a while. And then boom. Because if you remember last month, we were at a stage where I think Michelle played Renee, and her last line, or it was Jack's last line, saying, from tomorrow you're going to be Tara, to Renee.
Oh yeah.
And it's gone from being, you know, at the beginning, you just thought, wow, this is a little mundane married life. They're just getting on with it. And now as the story develops, there's just so much deception and so much to, I mean, I'm trying to catch up. I know I wrote this a while back, but I'm just trying to catch up with it as well.
And there's so much secrets surrounding Jack. Now we know he's a family man with kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so
Yeah, just a nice guy. Just a nice.
is Jack's wife related to Renee?
Oh, Stephen, we're having trouble hearing you.
Oh, it's
Yes,
yeah.
because she says she's the older sister.
Right. Yeah.
And obviously they don't have a good relationship. But if you remember, Jack has lied from the moment the first scene started. He has been lying to his wife and saying, oh, I just saw her across the street. We made eye contact and we had a chat. But in fact, he's been at the that dilapidated country retreat, giving her next orders. He's such a liar.
Yes, he is.
But, you know, really good. So,
Very
I mean, blown away. Given the time span we have and, you know, great talent in the room. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I
was like,
love the difference in the two wives. The my milquetoast wife, and this, pardon me, bitch over here, who's gone crazy and yell. It's like, wow. And then even the contrast in the men, the liar and then the wimp.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, moving
Great,
on
great
to
job. That was a great job yelling at each other.
moving on to scene 8. Oh my God, how powerful was that? I was glued. I was like, oh my gosh, she's so good. Oh my God, I'm scared of her.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in the same room as this character. Okay, sorry, I wrote it.
I have to
Thank
say, I'm
you.
glad they're making fantastic chemistry. I feel like I shouldn't say that because it was such a tense and awful scene. I haven't been cheated on enough. Sorry. Usually it ends up with someone walking out very quickly, but getting something thrown at you with the person, like, I don't know if the flow was realistic was my only problem, but other than that, it was great. What do I have to do to into you? I don't know her. Well, you
Is it
can't
possible?
because she's
Then
too
she
far
says,
gone.
get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tells him. I
Finally,
said,
yeah.
get out. And she's in charge,
Yeah.
meaning this Tara character. I mein, obviously it's the stitch up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, she wouldn't leave. If she could thump him, she would. I think she got to a point there. And he's, oh my God. He's suddenly remembered because at the restaurant,
Mm.
Jack mentioned someone called
Yeah.
Tara.
Oh,
I love that moment.
Feels so uncomfortable.
Oh,
And the
is that what that was?
awkwardness.
What an
Yeah.
uncomfortable. So she was just yelling at him to yell at him. Just not only she wasn't too far gone at all, she knew what she was doing. Okay, I don't like her.
Yeah, and because it's a
I'm
continuation
glad I figured. Like, thank you
of
for
what
explaining
we're-
that to me because I was very confused.
That's okay. Because it was a continuation of obviously the other scenes, and I mean, I don't know whether we should continue. I need to obviously wrap it up because I need
Yes.
to know what's happening afterwards and whether there's going to be another reveal. And there probably will be, but I just can't remember at this stage. But wow.
Well,
Wow.
we've at least got to find out what Jack's
Yeah, I want to know.
motivation is. Why is he doing this to?
And those lines that Marissa said, Marissa, you were wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
When Marissa's saying, "Oh, you're such a nice husband," and I thought, "Oh my God, he's best." Oh my God, he's not. It's the opposite.
No,
he is
she's
an
got good
awful
taste.
husband.
She's got
very
good
naive.
taste.
She doesn't know.
She's just got good taste. That's all.
This could
She's
just be
talking
me,
about
but when that
cake and
exchange was going on,
trampolines,
I
and
thought
he's
of
out.
And with the standard of acting we have here, the caliber. I mean, gosh, I better make sure the script is good because if it's a really disappointing next few scenes, then I'll be really no. I'm on it. I'll get this sorted.
Because so
Wrap it
far
up.
I've succeeded in splitting the two.
Yes.
My character has succeeded in splitting the two. Now see what happens.
Yeah, but absolutely. Do you know what? I was trying to find something that resembles an award in my room because I just thought, oh my God, the acting is just awesome tonight. Just awesome. And I know we've yet to come to the last play, but oh my gosh, you know, we've raised the bar to a level that is just unmatched, I think. So this is what I found. There you go. Gold award for everyone.
What do you call it? What's the name of the award?
I don't know. You guys think of a name, but I was looking for an award and everybody could get one. There you go. Brilliant.
It looks
That's what
like
I
a
found.
golden
I don't know. The
spoon.
gold award.
And it's all in great writing as well.
Oh, the
It
writing.
is,
Oh,
for
thank
sure.
you.
Great.
Thank you. But it's always, I always say it's 50%
Thank you,
writer
Donetto.
and the rest
Yeah, thank
is
you.
everyone else. No, beautifully
you.
done. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Everybody in my
I have to go. Thank you so much.
No, you have to go.
everybody.
Oh, thank you, Eva Marie. You were
Thank
wonderful.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
See you
Deb. Thank
soon. Take
Stephen.
care.
Thank Leslie, Tommy, Paul.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Well, then we better move on to reverse position before everybody else has to leave.
Oh my
Hilarious.
God, that was so funny.
Yeah, hilarious.
So funny. Oh my God, that was so funny.
It
It was just a perfect match between.
I was
you.
going to
Oh,
say
it
Was.
typecasting. It was so great.
It was brilliant.
Leslie, I love the laughter.
Yeah, it was just
I
perfect.
didn't.
You
I
know,
never
the
saw that
timing.
laughter turn into a wrestler. and Tommy playing it so simple.
It's
and I don't-
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
It was great. It was
was perfect.
It's wonderful.
Match, perfect.
Thank you.
match.
Yeah.
Do you
It
know
was
what? I thought she was going to end up. I was like, oh my God, she's a wrestler. Oh my God, what if she ends up sitting on top of him, saying, you will date me?
I thought so too. I love it when he's like, I moved because the wind.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, I moved because the
He
sun.
was so intimidated.
You know,
Oh my
So funny.
gosh.
are you trying to escape from me? You know?
Yeah,
No, and I love Leslie's costume and her
Oh, yeah.
makeup,
Yes,
and she's
very
so
wonderful.
fabulous, isn't she?
perfect,
Oh my God.
perfect, perfect. Characters are perfect.
So funny.
And the
Yeah.
deadpan lines, you know, the shock sinking in. This is my date. Oh my God, Tommy was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not, you're not tall, I'm just short. Great writing, Stephen. Very
Yeah.
well done, Tommy. That
Yeah.
was
Oh,
was
done,
really good.
Stephen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And don't you
brilliant.
think so? Don't you think so?
Am I right?
Yeah, yeah. Am I right? Yeah. Am I right? Am I right?
Oh wow,
so
that was
funny.
just
And I've
loved
been
it. It
waiting
was
to
great.
borrow a scene from Goodfellas, so that was
Oh,
that worked
oh.
out.
It was,
yeah,
very
it was a great balance again,
yeah.
fabulous balance.
I-
You
He
know,
never answers me
you.
when I say, am I right? He never answers.
maybe he's answering it in his head.
It's a rhetorical question.
Of course,
Exactly.
of course.
Exactly.
God, that was so good.
Of course, he's still thinking, "Oh my God, how do I get out of this?"
Yeah.
What is that move called in when you're wrestling? What is it called? Oh my God, there's so
Oh,
many.
my son watches wrestling. It's
The
called
pile driver.
The
Pile
pile
Driver. That's what it's called.
Oh.
Yeah, Pile Driver.
And reverse position is also a wrestling term.
Ah, I wondered about
Yeah.
that.
I don't know much about
I
wrestling.
didn't know that.
There's
but-
the Iron Claw.
Oh, I know
Iron
that too.
Yeah, she had the iron claw.
Fritz von Erich's Iron Claw.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now we're dating ourselves, Paul. That's even before my time, Fritz.
Oh, but it was great. I think, yeah.
It was
Even though we
lovely.
had 3 scripts, really good.
Very good. All
Yes.
three. scripts
Really
and
enjoyed
fun.
seeing
Oh
it.
my
were
God.
good,
It was
yeah.
so fun. I took that character like to the nth degree. And
Yes,
the
you
laugh
did.
actually came from, I mean, it all just came to me today, but the laugh actually came from, I was thinking of Fran Drescher and the nanny.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Combined with I have a friend who's a stand-up comedian, and that's her real laugh. So it was kind of an amalgamation of the two of them, and see what could come out and throw it through the
Perfect.
nose. And
Came out
see
great. It was
noise
great.
came out.
Perfect.
It was great.
That was perfect. I loved it. Yeah.
And you're not a blonde?
Yeah.
Oh, my roots are.
That was fun. Yeah.
Imagine. Oh, but
you mean
perfect.
this?
It was so good. So good. Had a great
Yeah.
time. Definitely.
Yes.
Too.
Very good.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Well,
Yeah, thank you, Stephen.
would be
So-
nice to have 4 pieces. You know, three's good, but you know, 4 I think is a good amount to have.
Yeah.
Been trying to encourage more writers to join us, but we seem to have a core that shows up almost all the time, and that's nice also.
Yeah, yeah. And I think we've made, and I'm hoping everyone else agrees with me on this, but I think because we come together, even though it's once a month, it's really something nice to look forward to. And we've got a great connection and we know each other, you know, enough. With all the talent in the room, everybody's comfortable with one another. I mean, I am, that's why I'm saying it, but I don't know how it works for everyone else, but I'm hoping, it's the same for everyone and it's great.
Who are you again?
And Trisha,
And we love the humor.
Yeah.
Trisha, this was your first time here?
It is my first
Yes.
time. I know several of you from other groups, but yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you so much. You were
Yeah.
great. Yeah. I
Are
hope
you
you
also
enjoyed
a
it.
writer?
I am not a writer, no.
Okay. All right.
I
Well,
would say no.
I hope you join us again.
I will.
Yeah, yeah.
Just start writers usually start posting at the beginning of the new month, so
Okay.
it should be coming up soon. So just keep coming back and seeing what gets posted and
Okay.
volunteer for whatever part you want to do.
Sounds good to me.
Mhm.
Before I forget, I don't know why I would forget because I just talked to you about it at the beginning. Yeah, I'm going on a road trip and I have agoraphobia. That's what I was complaining about. But I'm not gonna get back until like the 10th or something. Should I post now if you're looking for an actor? I'll be available at the, like,
But you certainly can post anytime you want, but you might
Yeah.
want to wait for the, to see what writers and then just jump in and volunteer.
I should
Yeah.
clarify, I'm going to be on the road with no internet access. That's why I was
Oh.
making such a
Oh.
big deal about
Okay.
it. I'm going to be cut off.
Okay, well, go ahead and let the writers know that you will be back after a certain time and that you're very interested in reading for whatever comes up.
All
You
right,
can
I'll
also
do that.
you can also submit some of your writing too,
Mhm.
Did you
Oh.
have another one coming, Stephen? You're gonna do a backup to that one about you did on the porch? With the two older
I
guys?
have
Yes, with
I have-
Graham.
I have not written that yet.
Okay.
Maybe
No
this is an
pressure.
incentive.
I just want to volunteer.
No,
early.
no pressure, but you can
definitely
do
have
it
you in
now.
mind, and I have Zev in mind for even another one after that. So
I'm
you know.
looking forward to that one. It sounds wonderful. Not just because I'm cast, but I think it sounds great. It was very kind of you to think of me, is what I was trying to say, and I think you're a talented writer.
Thank you. And I have to make sure that Henry has a free schedule. He's
Henry. Why did I say Graham? Okay, that's
Henry Graham Murray.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he's from your end of the earth.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he used to be a producer for BBC.
Oh, wow,
Oh,
cool.
wow.
Cool. Oh, has someone disappeared? Brilliant. I look forward. Oh, there we go. Donato's back. I look forward to the next date. Sorry, I'm saying it like that, thinking that I know. Let me see. Let me see. The next date would be the 25th of September, or September 25th, I should say.
Okay.
Oh, I might be busy that day. Oh dear. Hang on a second.
Cool.
I'm gonna go on
Yeah,
the
the
internet for
25th,
2
yeah.
seconds to try and figure out if I even be able to make it.
I'm also not sure what amount. I'm not sure. But I will let you know.
I wouldn't be able to make it that day. Yeah, the 20th of September. So.
Okay, we'll see. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I need to read what happens next
Yeah, no, I
amongst so many other things that I have
It's Rosh
to
Hashanah
read.
starts that night, so I'm not free.
So we'll see how it goes. I mean, at the
Yeah.
end of the day, at the end of the day, if I'm able to, get it together and post it, cool. And if it's something different, then it's probably something different. I don't know. Yeah, but it's all
Well,
good.
I guess
It's
I
all good.
better start writing then.
Yeah.
At
We'd
least we'll
love
at
to
least
hear
we'll
your
have
work.
Rex McGregor there, right?
I'll probably post a script. Yeah, I'm usually
Okay.
free at this time.
Okay. Good.
Cool,
Hey,
cool.
Did you do anything with the Florida group this month about what it had to do with a high school thing?
I did actually write something, but I haven't heard anything back,
Okay.
so I don't know.
And that should
I
be
checked my
tomorrow, right?
calendar and I did not turn off my camera. That was an accident, and I'm sorry you saw me in shorts. Yeah, I can't go. September 25th, I'm already doing something.
Okay.
Okay.
The evening, but it still counts.
See, if
Might not
you're
be
in that Florida group too, aren't you? NCP Lab. Did you hear anything? Or?
Yes, so I'll see you tomorrow. Was that directed towards me or Steven? Because a bunch of us are in that group too.
I couldn't come up with anything. I haven't. I did not submit this time around.
Is it a festival or is it one of these groups?
It's a group. It's a one
Yeah.
Oh,
one
okay.
month thing they do, and they
But
usually
they give a theme.
yeah.
Very cool.
For what it's
But I
worth,
did notice, I did notice they posted it more widely this time. I saw it on NC NYC playwrights. You know, that's a very popular group, so they may have been inundated with entries this month. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just thinking because I know another group I'm with, which is called Tiger's Heart Players, and they did a competition where they capped the number at 50 entrants, and they got 50 entries within a few hours.
Wow.
Wow.
Bye.
So
Bye.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
Great job.
Bye. I
Bye,
gotta go
welcome.
too. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Bye,
Sandy.
everybody.
Lovely
Show
to
up
see
for
you.
next
Take
month.
care.
Stay well.
Bye.
See
I
you next
will.
time.
Yeah.
See you, Leslie. Bye.
Actually, I'll go to.
Time goes by so fast.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay, so
I see different entrance.
Bye, Zanetto. Thank you so much.
Bye, Janetto.
Thanks.